Hey, what's going on, tribe? Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna do something a little different. This is gonna be an interview with the Divine Masculine, and I'm also going to do an interview with the Divine Feminine a little later. But however, make sure you hit the like button if you're feeling my vibe. I also ask you to hit the subscribe button as well. Um, Go over to Baltimore Bandeo 3174 and subscribe for me, please. I am playing the role of Miss Catherine in that show. I do appreciate your support, and we're trying to reach a subscribers goal of 1,000. Okay, so help a sister out. I will also leave the link. I will also leave the link for you guys to be able to click on. I'm laughing because someone just posted from Baltimore Band-Aid, y'all. So it was right on time, y'all. Right on time. All right, so let me set my intentions. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my true guys, for helping me with this Divine Masculine reading. Protect us as we go through these portals and close the gates to anything not in alignment with the Divine's will. All right. All right, my true guys. Okay, so what's Divine Masculine's energy? Cornucopia is in the reverse. Okay, so they're kind of disappointed here because they were hoping for something to manifest, and it's been some delays. Anything else? It's been some delays in the journey, okay? Or something has come to a standstill. Anything else? That's it. Yep, delays. Something has come to a standstill. You know how you're waiting for some type of great blessing to come in your life, and it's just like it hasn't happened, okay? Or they may feel like it hasn't happened. But however, now that we got the energy for Divine Masculine, what is Divine Masculine wishing or hoping for that has not manifested yet? Page of Pentacles comes in a reverse. They may have received some news that wasn't the best news, okay? Yeah, they were hoping to receive some kind of news that of course was a welcoming message of a new beginning, but it just didn't happen. But the reason why is because of their lack of commitment, okay? They may have procrastinated on something, or may have handled something irresponsibly within the manifestation, okay? I got the Ten of Swords in a reverse position as well. They were resisting something, resisting healing, and so that's why Spirit has delayed whatever the wish is that they may have had. Yep, King of Pentacles. So when it comes to them reaching this status in their life, they've been put on timeout. Let's just say divine timing has kicked in. Okay, so Divine Masculine was hoping to be successful in some kind of way. It's like they were hoping to attract some type of opportunity to them, but it just hasn't happened as of yet. Okay, and they are disappointed, very disappointed. Okay, now what was done? What did Divine Masculine have a lack of commitment to? Ten of Wands in reverse. So basically they were carrying more than what they should have been, and because they brought on an extra responsibility, okay, they brought an extra responsibility on themselves, and it's almost like I feel like they may have unconsciously done it, or consciously done it, but whatever it is, it's like this feeling of, it's like this feeling of, you know how you get burnt out and you just stop? Yeah. Five of Wands in the reverse. They started to avoid some things. Something was burdening them, and instead of them speaking on it because they didn't want to cause any type of conflict, they tried to avoid conflict. Okay, they could have been agreeing to disagree just to kind of keep the peace, and that was wrong, because what ended up happening is it created more tension. So this ended up being a lesson that divine masculine was supposed to learn, and they didn't learn the lesson. So now it's some delays. Reason being is because they listened to ego versus listening to their intuition and their higher self to release, okay, whatever it is they were stressing over, right? Because the Nine of Swords is coming out. All right, so a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear behind whatever decision it is that they made that wasn't the best decision. Okay, so divine masculine, why was divine masculine afraid and worried? They wanted to avoid the conflict. But what is it that divine masculine has to say to divine feminine? The Magician comes out. Had 2 other cards that flew out. So, and it was the Ace of Cups in the World card that flew out. And so basically, it's like, yeah, they may have handled the situation wrong. Okay, so I'm saying they handled the situation poorly. And it may have came across as some type of deceit or manipulation here, but it was that lack of confidence, okay, that caused them to become blocked emotionally. All right, so they may have even repressed their feelings and everything, right? And instead of really coming forward and bringing, you know, closure to whatever it is that they were feeling, they didn't do it. Okay, and because they got blocked in their emotions, this also caused an imbalance. All right, especially when it comes down to what you're trying to accomplish. And because the whole idea of the journey is to work on your own wholeness and completion and accomplishments and things like that, they didn't do it. But overall, what it seems like divine masculine is trying to say or wants to say to divine feminine is that they want to be able to take action and be able to manifest some stuff here when it comes to love, when it comes to their compassion, when it comes to their creativity, things like that, okay? They want a fresh start. They want to kind of like start all over here, because the way they handled it was wrong. Okay, it created delays, and there was no closure to the situation, and it kind of pushed divine feminine away in some kind of way. Okay, and it's like they want to be able to have some type of fulfillment here. So divine masculine, what was the poor planning about? They want to close out this cycle. Page of Wands in the reverse. So they had a lack of direction. Basically, they were supposed to communicate here, and yeah, the Eight of Wands comes out. They had poor communication. They were holding off, okay? And it slowed down, you know, the process of what was happening between you and them. All it was about was, again, whatever it is that they needed to say, they were supposed to just, you know, say it. They were supposed to have the confidence to come across and be able to at least keep the balance and the connection in some kind of way and not block themselves off emotionally. So that is what created the tension. They took their cup of love back, right? But now they want to fix it. So how is divine masculine feeling about divine feminine? The Tower. Okay? They are shook up because their lack of confidence or their ability to actually do the right thing in this situation has caused a major change in the connection. It caused the towers to fall, okay? And they didn't want it to happen that way. Yeah. Ten of Swords reverse. Eight of Swords reverse, I'm sorry. They didn't want it to happen that way. And this change brought about an ending. But guess what? It brought about real growth. Okay? So whether they're self-limiting beliefs or, you know, their guilt, whatever it is that they were feeling restricted by, negative thoughts, they weren't being open to a new perspective. Yep. The World of the Magician comes out again. So what's next for Divine Masculine? What's next for Divine Masculine when it comes to Divine Feminine? Ten of Cups in the reverse. And so, because there's disharmony here within the connection or a disconnect in some kind of way, right? Because they see you as their family. And the Magician comes out. They see you as their family. And so, they're realizing here that they have to recognize their strength in order to be able to manifest here, in order to be able to take action, right? Because it takes a lot of self-confidence here to be able to keep the balance, the harmony, okay? Especially within relationships, all right? But the Justice card comes out. And so now they know they have to make a decision, okay? That's going to be fair and that's going to be just. Because why? Every decision we make has lasting effects. And this decision has definitely caused some type of lasting effect on Divine Feminine is how I'm hearing it, okay? So you may be, it caused you pain. And so Divine Masculine wants to be able to balance it. They want to be able to balance this so that they can bring about, let's just say they can, bring about the balance instead of karma from the situation. Because, you know, even if we make, bad decisions, it's going to be a consequence. If we make a good decision, it's also going to be a positive effect. So depending on which decision you make determines, you know, the outcome or how the universe is going to handle the situation. And so because they chose with the Eight of Cups to stay in that reverse energy, indecisiveness, avoidance, you know, fear, I do see they want to try one more time. I do see them trying one more time, the World card, right? To close out this cycle. So how much does Divine Masculine know about this journey with Divine Feminine? So they kind of lack in that direction. How much does Divine Masculine know about this journey? They know they have to be balanced. I seen the Temperance card. They know it requires alignment. And what I'm hearing is like, because when one twin scale is tipped or there's an imbalance, it's like a trickle effect. It's a mirroring effect. The other one is also thrown off balance, and it throws the connection off. It brings the disharmony. So how did they learn that about the balance? Judgment. They've been doing some reflecting. It's like, and they got the inner calling. Okay, so because of the spiritual awakening that they're going through, they're realizing that this is a significant stage that you have to do within this journey period. Okay, they know that it's not easy when you two are struggling, okay, to get along. They know it's not easy when there's emptiness or repressed emotions here with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So they're learning here from experience, okay, of an intuition. High Priestess. So what causes Divine Masculine to resist the change? And I keep hearing it's like lack of confidence or fear to resist the change. Hold on, y'all. This heat starting to burn the crap out my feet. The Strength card next to the Queen of Pentacles. It's a lack of confidence. Okay, so they see you are so much in your power, Divine Feminine. And then you're so nurturing, you're so practical, you're so reliable. It's like you're able to literally be all things, okay? And you know, Divine Feminine's role is to teach the other how to be independent and how to be wise. And like I said, it's like I feel like Divine Feminine has a lot of confidence and a lot of courage here when it comes to this journey, and a lot of compassion at the same time. So you're trying to display that loving energy towards your masculine, but for some odd reason, and I'm gonna ask that question, they still lack that inner strength. It's still that self-doubt. It's because they got like, and what I just heard was like this conflict with self. So why isn't Divine Feminine's energy? Because they're resisting it. That's what I heard. Because I was like, why isn't this being mirrored back? Because they're resisting it. That's why the Tower had to fall. That's why judgment was made. Yep. Y'all so close to reaching y'all goal. What is it that Divine 717 on the timer? What is it that Divine Masculine want in the long term with Divine Feminine? So they're delaying it again because of whatever their fear of change is, and their fear of commitment, and their fear of following a certain path, right? Because of the past. Okay, so we got the Tower card that came out in the reverse. So when it comes to long-term commitment and things like that, the Hierophant, the Five of Cups, it's like the masculine keeps looking behind them instead of in front of them. And so it's like this, they keep trying to delay it because they're feeling like they're delaying something chaotic. They're feeling like they're delaying, disaster, right? Because all of their situations previously before or whatever have led to a big heartbreak. Perhaps it could have been divorce for some, a breakup, abandonment, or, bereavement. Could even be, a passing of a loved one. But however, it's like they look to those situations and it brings them a lot of regret and a lot of disappointment. So when it comes to the long term, this is why they haven't really found the peace with their personal setbacks. Ten of Swords in the reverse. So they got to heal their resistance and learn certain lessons here and put the past behind them. What is it that Divine Masculine wants in this moment from Divine Feminine? Too many cards. What in this moment from Divine Feminine? It's like they're still kind of lacking this confidence. The World card comes in the reverse. It's like they want, in this moment, they want to close out this cycle. They're realizing it ain't no delays to this. It's no shortcuts, my bad, to this. And without no closure, you guys cannot accomplish, you know, whatever the goals may be. Anything else? Two of Cups. So right now, it's like they want to work with you. You guys have a strong connection, partnership, whatever it is, right? It's this loving, unified energy. For some of you, it may be proposal or marriage. For some of you, it's just to be able to have that connection, that friendship. Okay, so they want to be able to have the harmony between you two, the trust. Because of their broken communication, it has caused a disconnect where you guys actually have something that's unified. So they know for the most part that it's like, I want to be able to bring closure to this past cycle so that we can continue to grow or work together in whatever capacity that is. But as far as when it comes down to, you know, some type of higher level of commitment, they're still looking backwards. Okay, so it's that, look, that's why divine timing kicks in, because there's still some work that needs to be done. Okay, and it's on both sides, so it's just not about divine masculine. All right, but a divine masculine is lying to a karmic. So you see, it's so much stuff that still needs to be learned. They're lying to a karmic about you. Divine masculine is learning to be the alchemist of their life. Co-creation at its finest, right? The magician kept coming out. They're realizing and recognizing that their power. Divine masculine has been making head over heart decisions. And they already know the truth about y'all. They just not ready, right? They're not ready. So this is the result. And again, it's more like being ready emotionally. That's how I'm hearing it. You know, being able to have something very committed because of their past situations. Tell me about divine masculine lying to karmic about you. The Emperor. Clarify the Emperor. It's almost like they're lying about, and they're not using their intuition with this, right? Because they're in, let's just say, you know, that Emperor energy, it's like very controlling. And so they have literally have not, I ain't gonna say lost their way, but they're ignoring, okay, their inner voice when it comes to this. And so instead, they may have said, you know, there's distance between us, where they feel lonely or withdrawn, or, you know, whatever that may be. They didn't, the Tower card, something may have happened between y'all two. And it ended in something chaotic and, you know, an ending of some sort. Yep, they may have even said, you know, they taken on something, you know, they got too much responsibility, or, you know, too much that they're trying to do, and there's too much confusion or frustration or whatever it is. It's whatever, it's like they're clouded in their judgment when it comes to this situation. And they're saying, you know, it's a lot, it's too much. So they have to set some type of boundary or something here, because it's just too much. It's a lot of stuff that come up against y'all. It's a lot. It's tough. It's like one of these situations where it could be a struggle. It could be overwhelming. Okay, so they're not actually telling the whole truth. Like, why are they telling the karmic this? Queen of Swords. Why? Because now the karmic has kind of, it's like they still have this clear boundary with them, but it's like they're still allowing them to come in. They're still allowing them to, you know, talk, whatever, right? Without being overly emotional, without being cold-hearted. Yeah, the moon card is in the upright, but it's an illusion. Why? Why is it illusion? Four of Cups comes out. And so the masculine may think that this karmic might not even know. The masculine may be caught up in illusion of thinking that this karmic is, you know, really clear in their mind. But I'm hearing it's an illusion. But it's going to be some type of sudden awareness that's going to bring it to the light. Tell me about the sudden awareness. Ten of Swords. So, the ending. There's going to be some type of ending, okay? And it's going to be painful, another painful ending. It could be the ending that happened between you and them, or it could be the ending that, between you and the masculine. Tell me about this Ten of Swords. Romantic, love affair, sex fix, secret lover. Okay, so there's going to be an ending. Yep, so whatever this situation may be, like I said, it could be between you and them. Yeah. Karmic friends. It's like they've been trying to move in silence, right? In karmic friends. Okay, but that's get ready to be, it's going to be some tension. And so how I'm seeing it is like the masculine is trying to keep their friends. How you know how you keep your enemy closer? Like they know that they can't fully trust this person, but it seems like it works better to keep them closer. It's like that thing of keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Okay, so is this romantic love affair divine feminine? So they trying to move in silence with divine feminine, you know, about divine feminine, so that they can keep this in. Yeah, yes, this is divine feminine, the romantic love affair, the secret lover. So keep divine feminine a secret, move in silence with that, so that they can keep this karmic person close to them, because they know they can't fully trust this person. And that's why divine masculine keeps lying about y'all connection, not fully being upfront. All right, so is there any other messages, my spirit team, that you want me to bring across? Oh, the one deck I want to use, y'all, I don't have it. Hold on one second. Let me find this deck. I got so many cards, y'all. There you go. And then I'm going to close out because I got a client under the dryer. So what are some of the hidden secrets divine masculine has? They're expecting and they're hoping, trying to manifest something back with divine feminine. Emotional storm. Like I said, they're going through some inner turmoil. You could be too as well. Look at that. Divine masculine comes through. Balance your masculine energy, divine feminine. But the masculine is going to take some type of action. They're holding on. They is not trying to let go, okay? They could be spying on you, obsessing over the situation, but they're holding on, and you may have hit your breaking point, okay? You may be like, you know what, this is the final straw. I feel like they are overwhelmed too as well, may have hit their breaking point. It's like a mirroring up pride. It was their ego, their stubbornness that got in the way, right? And that's why divine timing has kicked in. Now, one last card, or however many Spirit wants. Tell me about divine masculine when it comes to this twin flame connection. Stop and reflect. So this is a pause in y'all journey, basically, so that you guys can stop and reflect. It's a part of an awakening, okay? That judgment card just came to me. All right, so pause and reflect in your journey so that you can appreciate how far you have come and where you are headed. Small steps, right? The small wins, the small triumphs, the everyday victories, celebrate them. They will take you there. So it's a steady progress, okay? So y'all have to move with deliberate care and patience and attentiveness throughout this whole thing. It's like you have to have these thoughtful achievements, and you have to recognize the small triumphs here. So literally just stop and pause for a minute when it comes to the journey. Divine masculine is being guided to do the same thing. And it says web of connections. Weave your connections thoughtfully, creating a supportive web that uplifts your personal and professional journeys. Even when it comes down to their connections, they need to make sure that their network of people that they're around are meaningful relationships. Because this is what's going to strategize their path. Like, they want to always keep these enemies closer, right? These karmics closer, but they have to really focus on making connections with people that are supportive, that uplifts their personal and professional journeys. Okay, so that's something the masculines always have to learn. It's about the people that they align themselves with. They get caught up in the illusion, okay? Walking unscathed. You are fortunate, right? A trap was laid out for you, but you were too smart to fall for it because you're protected. So there was a trap laid out. But you already know your angelic guides, your team, whew, they got y'all. Tell me about this walking unscathed. Want you back. A thief. Yep. Child services. Somebody may have caught something. Caught a case. A sexually transmitted disease. Wow. You were protected. So the rejection was for your protection is how I'm hearing it. For some of you, again, you could have caught something, or they could have caught something. I'm hearing they could have caught something. Somebody could have stole from you, like they could have stole from you, or somebody stole from them. It could be like emotional, because they have repressed their emotions. The divine was protecting you from that. So when you felt like you were being rejected because a distance may have been put in between y'all, or they just kind of like cut themselves off emotionally, no, the divine protected you that way so that you would not be affected by their storm, whatever they were going through. So you were put in shelter. Okay, you were sheltered. And their kids, child services. So something could be happening with someone's kids at risk. Okay, somebody's kids could be being taken or is about to, or somebody may have reported something, neglect or abuse or something like that. So it's like different dynamics that are coming up, but whatever is happening, walking unscathed. I even feel like divine masculine, like maybe this karmic may also have wanted, what I'm hearing is doing something with child support, or what is it called? Not child support, but what's the other thing called? Custody. A custody battle. This karmic could have had a sexually transmitted disease, and divine masculine was protected. Clarify the wants you back. Hierophant, commitment. Was this divine masculine that wanted divine feminine back? That wants divine feminine back? No. Is this a karmic wanting divine masculine back? Yes. Is this a karmic that caught a sexually transmitted disease, infection? Yes. Did the karmic want to take divine masculine? No. Was the karmic at risk for having their kids taken? Oh, no. It was a threat. The masculine, so the karmic, because they want divine masculine back, they may have used the kids against them, threatened to take them, or said they were about to do it. That's it. Wow. If they didn't do something, you know how they always do. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna put out a little aimless threat so I can keep control. I can control you. The thief, the karmic. Yep, and the thief is also the karmic. Wow. So divine masculine literally was protected. They walked unscathed through this whole thing, okay? Didn't even know the trouble that they were, could have gotten into. But thankfully, the divine masculine was smart enough to know, you know, not to fall for some of the tactics. So, and what I just heard is like, it's a lot of stuff that's happening that divine feminine doesn't know. And so divine feminine is also still being guided to, even in the uncertainty, to keep moving forward. Because it's a lot of stuff that you don't know is because you're being protected from it. You're not supposed to know. Because the divine already has it worked out. It's already taken care of. If you know certain things, it just delays your journey, because what happens is that you won't be able to separate, okay, the two. You understand? You won't be able to still go through this journey without being triggered, even though you still are triggered. But just imagine if you were caught up in the middle of all of this. How much worse you would probably be if you didn't know how to disconnect yourself completely from this, okay? So, yeah, I like that. I love it. Rejection is always divine's protection, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna do a divine feminine one probably a little later. I'm getting ready to go get my client out the dryer. She probably like, what the hell, it's 40 minutes later. But I'm coming, Nike. Okay, but however, y'all, don't forget to hit the like button. I love you guys. Peace.
It up on GOE Radio, broadcasting live from the heart of Baltimore. Yo, today gonna be a special one. I can feel it. The sun is shining, the sky is blue, and the money is green as GBH. Time for you to get out there and get to it. Don't worry about your baby mama tripping. Don't worry about your annoying ass sister getting on your last damn nerves. And man, fuck them past due bills. They'll get their money. You healthy, you breathing, and you not locked up. Yo, take a note from them aim and shoot boys. Set your target and hit that motherfucker. Figuratively speaking, of course. Yo, life too damn short and people dying every day out here. We gotta start looking out for each other, loving each other. Like the ladies in the 99 Banshees, man, we gotta protect our own. Yo, listen up, Baltimore, for real. Yo, I'm tired of reporting deaths of our people, our children, gone over dumb shit. But as them 45 headhunters would say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make that bitch drink. I'm not about to preach to y'all, though. I'm gonna leave that up to Pastor Mitchell and them. Anyways, Baltimore, yo, check us out. Stay locked in. The GOE Radio with your boy DJ Run It Up for the loudest news and updates in the city.
No, we don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like that shit. No.
Stop touching my fucking dice, nigga. Calm down.
Oh, 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 oh.